Hello and welcome to Soaring with Guests. My guest today is called Tobi, aka the Confident Naturalista. Please put your hands together and welcome her to the show. Hey, Tobi! Confident Naturalista!
Thank you. Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. Oh my gosh, Tobi, I am just so excited to be talking to you because, let's leave Tobi aside because Tobi I've known, but the Confident Naturalista, oh my gosh, I've seen you from the beginning of that journey till now. And I think for me, the thing that has stood out for me, just watching you and your journey, is how genuine you are when it comes to your desire to help people with their hair. I think for me, when I was doing natural hair videos, it was all about my own hair. But with you, I can see the desire to genuinely help people, and I think that was the first thing that clicked for me when I was watching you, and just see how you are constantly sharing the knowledge you have and inspiring people with your own journey and inspiring people to begin their own journey and doing research to inspire people. I'm just like, whoa, And so for me, just seeing that journey, that has been the thing that has stood out to me, about you. So when you went on SOAR, I was like, oh my gosh, yes, yes. Because if before SOAR you were like that, I can only imagine the effects, of that course and everything. So before we talk about the Confident Naturalista, I just want to ask you, what, because I'm noticing that a lot of people that I've been speaking to are already kind of on a transformation journey before they even found out about SOAR. So what was your own journey like? How did it start and how did you find out about SOAR?
Well, how I found out is sitting right here. I watched a video of you talking about SOAR, and something you said really stuck out to me. You mentioned how you have an issue with reading continuously. You usually lose focus, you get distracted, and that has been my issue for the longest time. I was like, if she can get over this, that means it's possible. This is not just how I am, right? I can't just say, oh, I don't like reading, or reading is not my thing. You can actually get over this thing. So I was like, wow. Okay, and that really sparked my interest. I was like, okay, let's see what this whole SOAR thing is about. And that's why I registered.
Wow. Now, this one is very hard. It was hard for me when I asked myself this question. So I decided to ask people and see, what their response would be. But if there was one thing that you learned on the course, that one thing that stood out for you, that one thing that was like, whoa, until this day, you find yourself constantly going back to that one thing, what would it be? I know that there's so many, but if you had to choose one, what would it be?
There are so many. I think for me, I would say the fact that you have willpower to change your life. That in summary, there's nothing that you would say, oh, just this is how I am, this is how it's been for the longest time. You can't change me. I don't know how to do any other thing. This is just me. You can change anything about your life if you want to. I love how Capo, Bankole Williams says that we are the captain of this whole ship, this whole body, this whole mind. We rule it in our minds, so just knowing that whatever situation you find yourself, just knowing that you can change it with your mind, with what you say, with how you react. That's it for me. That was it for me, really. There's so many, but that's what really stood out.
I think mine was quite similar, actually. For me, it was on day one, just realizing that I had that control, because I'd always said, I find that even before, so I was always I was very introspective. I would look at, things I've done, what was my intention, constantly asking myself questions. But there was something I would always say, oh, that's how I am. So with that reading thing, it was always, that's just how I am. That's just how I am. So figuring out that you have control over your mind was just amazing for me. So now I would like to ask you about the Confident Naturalista. So can you tell us about the journey with that?
Okay.
Before SOAR and after SOAR, like what has changed for you and why did you even start that in the first place?
Okay. What inspired it? Well, to be very honest, like I noticed that. Let me start with how I went natural. So I was taking my master's program in Paris, and doing hair outside the country is quite expensive. So I knew I couldn't keep up with spending so much on my hair every single time. And that time I was relaxed. But I was like, I can't. I can't be spending this much money every 1 week, every 2 weeks. So I was like, you know what? Let me really experiment and see what this whole natural hair is really about. Because I saw a lot of ladies, like African ladies, with their natural hair out, and it was so beautiful. They styled it so gorgeously. And I'm like, how do they manage to do that? Because I can't. My hair was always hard, it was always tough, it was always just ugly. I'm sorry to say that's how I felt it was back then. I was like, okay, let's see what this whole thing is about. So I went natural, cut my hair, started watching YouTube videos, classes, all of those things, to educate myself. And then I saw, like, with time, people were always asking me about natural hair. How do I do this? How do I do that? Because I would post it on Facebook, on Instagram, different hairstyles and all of that. People became interested. So I was like, people keep asking me about my natural hair, but still, it didn't occur to me that I should do some sort of class or something to educate. I would always give out tips for free and everything. So it was not until I saw one of my friends, she had posted a picture of her hair. She was in a length check and everything. And she was like, if you want to know the secret to how I retain this length, and go into my class or sign up for my class. I was like, it was like a light bulb just struck in my head. I'm like, what have I been thinking? Why don't I do a class as well? And that's how it all started. I started up. I just put a flyer there. I didn't even take it seriously. I put a flyer there. I said I was doing a class and people should come in. I'll teach them on how to take care of their natural hair. I hadn't recorded no videos. I hadn't recorded anything. It was when the first person paid into my account that I was like, this is serious. This is no joke. So I had to start recording myself, taking notes, researching, adding more to my knowledge. And that's how the Confident Naturalista was. Just took it from there, been educating ladies ever since. So yeah, that's how the whole journey started. And like I said, before SOAR, I knew that there was more, but I didn't know how to get there. But after SOAR, I feel like my eyes, like, how scales are on your eyes, and now it's like dropped off. You can see clearly now. You know how to change certain habits you were doing before that were kind of stumbling or making you fall back on your progress, And yeah, it just seems more clearer now. Everything, I don't know the whole picture up to now still, but at least I know more of it, and it excites me really about what the future is going to be like. And I know that I have control over my mind. I can get there. I know what to do. I know how to navigate.
Yeah.
That's
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Why the Confident Naturalista? Yeah. Why that name?
Ooh, everyone is always asking this question. For me, I was never confident about my hair. Never. I just realized I was always in a wig, or I would always be in a weave or something. Like, my hair was just the base for me to fit all those things on top of my hair. And I realized a lot of people were like me. Like, they were not confident about this natural hair that we have. We always feel like, oh, the blacks, the straights, Oyibo type of hair is better. All the relaxed hair is better and all of that. I'm like, no, but God doesn't make mistakes. Like, he couldn't have made a mistake with us with this natural hair. He gave us this hair for a reason.
Yeah.
That's when I went to start searching and seeing how versatile this natural hair of ours is. Like, you can do practically anything with this type of hair. It's amazing. I think we have, I'm not being judgmental, but I think we have the best type of natural hair ever, really. Because we can make it straight, we can make it curly, we can do anything with it. It's just wow. Can do anything. Yeah. So for me, I wanted people to feel the sense of purpose, that they can be confident in being themselves. I always tell people it's not just about natural hair. It's about yourself. It's about self-discovery, discovering who you are, being confident in who you are as a unique, original person, not trying to be a copycat. Just realizing that you're unique. There are different parts to you. You can't be like everyone else, and just accepting that, embracing it with love.
Yeah.
So that was it for me. That's how the name came.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, one last question. What do you see for the future? What do you foresee for the future with life, with Confident, with your business, with everything post SOAR? What do you see for the future?
Oh, I see a lot of things, but honestly, I feel like it's going to be a full package. Like the Confident Naturalista isn't just going to be about hair. It's going to expand to beauty. Like for me, when I say the Confident Naturalista, a lot of people know this about me. I don't wear makeup. Not because I think it's bad. I've just become so confident in who I am, my natural beauty. And I don't want to ever get to the point where if I don't leave the house without makeup, I don't feel numb. I feel like something is wrong, so I feel like the Confident Naturalista is going to expand towards beauty, even photography, just capturing the essence of natural beauty, in all aspects of a human being. So, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I see a lot.
Love it. So funny you would say that. I was not funny, but interesting you would say that, because while you were talking, I was just looking at you and I was just thinking to myself, this is my beautiful Sha.
Oh my goodness.
I was just like the hair, the face, the lips, everything, as in just gorgeous package. Oh. So to think that you would be like, you are the definition of the Confident Naturalista, as in natural, confident beauty, and the beauty is just confident, and I love it. I love your platform and I love everything that you do. And I love you.
Thank you. I love you too. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for this chat. And I hope that it's inspired someone to just, wherever it touches you, Sha, just take it, receive it, and be blessed. All right. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much. Bye.